Alright folks, let's do number 33. The car travels due east with a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. Raindrops are falling at a constant speed vertically with respect to the earth. The traces of the rain on the slide of the window of the car makes an angle 60 degrees with the vertical. Find the velocity of the rain with respect to the car and the earth. I am going to screw this problem up. So you have the angle that's going to be 60 degrees. And that's because a car is moving at the speed of that. So Newton's third law of motion says that an object in equal reaction will go in the opposite direction. I don't know if this is the setup, but I can kind of sort of maybe visualize that it might be this kilometers per hour. Also, I just took an edible, whatever. So okay, raindrops are constant. Okay, what does it want? The car and the earth. Find the velocity. Okay. I'm an idiot. This is going to be 50 kilometers per hour. And it says 60 degrees with the vertical. I didn't really read this. Or I should have. Anyway, there you go. Alright, there's the setup, folks. What I'm going to do before I answer anything else, and I did look at the solution manual, and this is really what it was. I'm going to find the velocity of the water drop, and this is relative to the earth. Alright, so this is to the earth. So I'm just going to do cotangent of 60 degrees multiplied by 50 kilometers per hour. So, all right, folks. So we are going to be finding the velocity of the water once you put this in the calculator. What is it? 887 meters per second, and that's going to be the answer for part B, because this is going to be relative to the earth. So for part A, just visualize the water as going in this direction, because realistically, if you were to move it, that's the same way as the water moving, velocity going at 50 kilometers per hour in this direction, with the raindrop dropping at that speed. So that's going to be this component right there. So realistically, the water is going to look pretty much like the raindrop is going to look like that. It's going to look like it's traveling. I might as well draw the whole vector here. So, well, you guys get the idea. So this is going to be the velocity of the water going in the opposite direction. And since this is the angle to the vertical, this would be 60 degrees. And, well, you guys can figure this out. Anyway, so the water relative to the earth is going to be, so the velocity is going to be relative to the car as it's moving is going to be this magnitude. So I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem, and once you get that, you should get 57.73 or 4 kilometers per hour, and the velocity of the water is going to be 28.87, and I messed up the units. Oh my god. 87 kilometers per hour. And we are done. And all right, I hope you guys enjoyed.